Good evening, everybody. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Live on Twitch. Happy New Year to everybody. And if it isn't yet, it will be shortly. Special stream tonight. We're sitting on the ground at Amsterdam, and we're going to make our way to LOWI, which is Innsbruck. It's about 2 hours, so let's get started.
Good afternoon, Eagle County Ground, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. We're at the ramp ready for taxi, runway 25. We'll take the apron, Alpha 3, Alpha, runway 25, hold short, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. Clear to Ottawa, Leicester 2, runway 6 left, 0544, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. Runway 7, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Good evening, everybody. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Live on Twitch. Happy New Year to everybody. We're sitting on the ground in Amsterdam, ready to go to LOWI, which is Innsbruck. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. We're doing a night flight for a change. We never do a night flight, so some of the images are going to be a little darker than others. As you can see, we have snow. I don't know how we have snow. We're using Unreal Weather, and it never makes snow, but all of a sudden I was grass, and then I looked back up, and now we got snow. Really good to see you guys. Hopefully you're going to be around about 2 hours, I guess, gate to gate. Into Innsbruck. We're flying along with a couple of others on the POSCON network. So before we get started, we're going to give a little pushback here. We'll get a little pushback and we'll be ready to go. Good to see you guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. The new people, welcome to the new people in the chat. For those of you that are speaking other languages, normally I would have moderators that would tell you that we're an English only channel. So we are English only. If you're speaking another language, I'm probably not going to answer you because I really don't know what it is. So what I would do is ask, if you don't speak English, do your best to speak English, because otherwise the other moderators might think you're making fun of me, in which case you won't be long for the world. But if you really want to check out an awesome fucking stream, this is what you want to watch. So hopefully you guys will stick around. If you have questions, gem in the chat. Don't be sorry at all. Don't be sorry. Polish people, British people, English people, Scottish people, French people, doesn't matter to me. You people can all do your best, and if you have broken English or not, I really don't care. It's New Year's, guys. Let's get started. All right, we're going to do it. Before we do anything else, we're going to do a quick pushback, so we'll do a pushback straight back. If you have any questions, jam in the chat. It was just so unreal to meet someone from Poland when there were only 20 people on the stream. Oh, shit, yes. Oh, if you guys are talking with each other, I really don't give a shit what language it is. All I'm telling you is, if you're speaking another language, chances are I'm not even going to respond to you because I got no idea. You'll sit on the flight without no one else being here? Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it. Yeah, I guess, well, nobody knew I was streaming, man. It is what it is. Are you still going to fly, Scotty? You're still going to fly, aren't you? Shit. Don't not fly, dude. Gonna fly. We'll figure it out together. I mean, it's New Year's Eve. What else is gonna happen? Buddies to push us back has gone all the way down the side of the plane. No worries, man. No, I do not ban people. No, not at all. Definitely not. This is Flight Sim 2020. No bans for speaking other languages. I'm just being straight up with you that I don't understand other languages, so. All right, we'll stop the pushback there. That's far enough, and put the parking brake back on. All right, master battery switch is on, nav lights are on, beacon light is on, seatbelt signs are on, parking brake is set, props are all the way forward. Here we go with number 2. And we've got ignition start, N1 rotation. ITT is rising, oil pressure's coming up. Oil pressure light will go off at 40 PSI. We've got the turbine spinning, which is good. Coming up on 12.5, in goes the fuel.
I'm not worried about doing it.
What's that, Scotty?
For this one, it's not a big deal.
Okay. Well, whatever you want to do, dude. Makes no difference to me. I just kind of, you never get to fly, so I figured, shit, maybe you would fly with me.
There'll be lots of other times.
Oh, I know. All right, 50% starter cutout. Master caution. I've got some Lua computer issues or something, USB issue or something. My master caution dinging isn't working for some reason, and some other things are going slower than they should, so something's up. All right, that engine's good. We'll put it to high idle. And we'll check the generator, switching on Gen 2. All right, we've got the generator, we've got the load. Battery voltage is good. Generator off, master caution reset, and let's go ahead and do number 1. Here we go. Ignition start, N1 rotation, ITT's rising. Fuel pressure's good, oil pressure looks good. Turbine is spinning. Through 10.5, in goes Gen 2, and in goes the fuel. It's about $45,000 US. Your Leo? Or unique Leo? All right, coming up on 50% N1. Master caution and starter disengaged. We'll let those engines spool down for a second, and we'll check Gen 1. Gen 1's coming on. We split the low with Gen 2. Gen 2's going off. Master caution. Both generators are good. Gen 2's coming back on. We split the load. Everything looks good. Avionics are coming on. Pitot heat, windshield heat, auto feather, auto ignition. Bleeds and blowers can go on. 1 notch of flaps, please. Yeah, it is hard to commit to one airplane, but I love the KingAir. But here's the best part. Beechcraft Premier uses the same avionics pack, so if I want to fly a jet, I could fly that as well. Everything is custom for everything. Replica, I didn't realize you were Polish. That's pretty cool. All right, everything looks good. Let's see where we are in the ramp. At Amsterdam on the ground, we should be in the south part, and there we are. And 122,950. Schiphol ground. Oh, that's not working. Ooh, that's not good. I wonder if my flight controls aren't working.
4 Delta Charlie, radio check.
Hang on one sec, guys. We gotta check something. We're no flight controls. Radio check 5x5 drone. I just need a second. I have a little issue that I gotta look up.
No problem.
All right, let's give the smoking view so you guys can see. Oh shit, what am I doing? Pushing all kinds of buttons and shit. You guys can't see what the fuck's going on. Oh, there we go. I just gotta check something real quick. Something seems to be not right. Oh, Madman, absolutely. It happens all the time. People donate and it can cause failures. What I have to do is just check something because something doesn't look like it's recognized. I have landed in the Bering Sea. It wasn't really a landing though. Why is that there? Why is that going up there? I don't want it up there. Where is it? Which window? This is the problem with 3 projectors. I can't find what I'm looking for. There we go. Let's get this back down here. On the wrong monitor. Let me see. It looks like my flight control, something's messed up here. It's here. Properties. It looks like it's good. Game controller settings, advanced. Let me just check to make sure that my push to talk is legitimately working. It might be my output card that's just not coming up. Let me see, this is working. It is. Okay, so there is actually nothing wrong except for something minor. Whoops. There we go. Let's check this. Yeah, let's just check something really quick. Sorry guys, I'm just checking out why my push to talk does not seem to be working. Oh shit, I wonder if I lost a setting. Oh, let's check and see if the problem is me chasing a ghost. Nope. Alright, let's check out the last thing it could be. Assignments. Let's see if this is our issue. Aha! Found it. I found the problem, boys and girls. This has happened once before. Wow, that's bizarre that that's the case. Alright, let's exit this. We'll just have to quickly clear this. And restart it. FSUIPC crashed. End task. I did a reboot before the stream to try and prevent this from happening, but I guess it didn't. Alright, let's try that again. Connected. As we hear the bells of ringage. Looks like that's good. And we should be able to switch back in here and let's see if we can get everything else working. Yeah, I don't know why, Replica. It doesn't make any sense to me, but FSUIPC's been doing some strange things here. Some very strange things. Alright, I think that should do it. And let's just make sure. Restart that one. KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo radio check. Five 4 Delta Charlie, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo radio check. Oh, wow, that is bizarre. Now I can't hear myself, which I'll check that in a second. Everything else looks like it's good and in the green. Those are all working. Everything else is working. Those should be good. And no, I'm flying with others. Alright, so that should be good. That should get that in. But for some reason, I'm not hearing myself. So let's see what's going on there. and we'll be ready to go. Sorry about that. As long you can hear me, but I couldn't hear you, so hang on. That's an easy fix. Settings. Oh, that's why. No, that should be correct. Try and talk for me, drone. I wonder, actually, the USB speaker device, which is this one. Aha! There we go. That's that one. It was this one that's the problem. Let's see if I can fix that. Make sure that you guys can still hear me. You should be able to. That's good for cable creation. Actually, let's make sure that actually is still working. Yeah, it is. And settings. I wonder if there's a way to test that. 5.4. Oh, gotta connect first. I love that I keep pushing the wrong fucking button. That's like unbelievable stuff that I'm not used to doing. November 5-4 Delta Charlie. Radio check.
Yeah, go ahead. 5x5.
Perfect. Thanks, man. Just wanted to check. All right, I'll get that cleared so you guys don't get the reverb and the echo there. Interesting that... What the fuck? We lost this. Project Magenta died. This is very strange for me on a stream that never fucking happens. All right, here we go. Let's get back in. We're ready to go. Everything's working, and we'll be out of your hair. Sorry about that. New Year's Eve jitters, I guess. Maybe that's the way it goes. Glad to have you guys here. Thank you very much for being here. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're ready to go. Stupid me. All right, here we go. The second radio, we do not need to monitor this. We'll go over to 121.5 on this. I don't know why that did that. I even did a reboot and it didn't fix everything, which is odd. I always do a reboot to make sure that I don't have these problems. Shipple traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're ready to taxi runway 22, and we're going to do so via Gulf Delta. All right, here we go.
Shipple traffic, November 5-4 Delta Charlie is taxiing to runway 36C, Alpha, and Quebec.
All right, here we go, folks. Parking brake is off. Taxi lights are coming on. We can actually go with, hey, stop that. Tail lights going on, and away we go. Parking brake is off. Drinking water and play with the flight game don't work. Yeah, exactly, Scotty. That's exactly what it is. All right, I think we're ready to go, and let's make sure we can see ourselves and find out where we are. Yes, we're right there, so we're going to go Golf 1. Here we go. My zoom is one out too far, but that's okay. We'll live with it. All right, EGPWS test. That shit.
Shipple traffic, American 1 or UPS 132 heavies crossing runway 4 Golf 5, taxi to runway 24. Shipple traffic.
I guess I should be out in the middle of the taxiway. That would help. Alright, let's get the heading set right, the altitude set right, map mode, and runway 22 is the departure. 220 degrees.
Traffic, American 132 Heavy, correction, UPS 132 Heavy, crossing runway 36, Golf 5, taxi to 24.
Got a couple of wonderful gentlemen joining us tonight. There's Golf 1 is here. Who's in the heavy? That's Mr. Heath, the owner of the POSCON network.
Number 54 Delta Charlie is lining up runway 36 center for departure to the south.
Schiphol traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo, line up and wait runway 22 for departure to the south east Schiphol.
Schiphol traffic, American 1, or UPS 132 Heavy is lining up 24, departure to the south Schiphol. I think you probably should go first.
You think I should go first?
Yeah, just keep it low.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, I'm just looking.
Make a left turn direct your way.
I've got issues with my taxi diagram. Taxi diagram doesn't show a goddamn runway here. It's further down. Apparently the airport is a little different than my taxi diagram. Go figure. Schiphol traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're going to line up and wait runway 22 via Golf 2, apparently, Schiphol. Alright, speed is set. How do you zoom in on the table? Oh, on the tablet when looking at the airport? Just, it's an iPad. Use your fingers. If you pull your two fingers together, that zooms out. And if you put your two fingers on and squeeze them further out, then that's zooms in. All right, there we go. And this is the runway here. Wow, that was bizarre. Won't work for you? Are you on an iPad or an Android? Because I don't know how it works on an Android. But on the iPad, it works really well. Alright, here we go. Golf 2 and runway 22 is right in front of us. I don't know why I didn't see the runway over there, but that's fine. We'll do a Golf 2 departure. 1-notch flap is set. Auto feather, auto ignition's on. Bleeds and blowers are going off. Taxi light will go off here momentarily, and the strobe lights will go on. What's the range? Set that one to 80. Let's set this one to 10. My route's in there. Landing lights are going on. Strobe lights are going on. Oh, it's an Android? Yeah, I don't know how that works, dude. Recognition lights are on. Those strobes look fucking awesome. I can actually see them strobing. 1-notch flaps is set. Here we go, folks. Leaving Amsterdam. We're on our way to Innsbruck. Let's go. Should be interesting. All right. 2 engines. Let's get them stable. 2 good engines. Engines to high idle. Prop governor kicks in. Let it stabilize. Takeoff power is set. 2 good engines. Schiphol traffic. KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo rolling runway 22 departure to the southeast. Schiphol. All right, speed tape is alive and on both sides. That's checked.
Schiphol traffic. November 54 Delta Charlie is rolling runway 36 center.
80 knots. Checked. Whoops. Whoops. Easy. Pause rate, gears coming up. Tap the brakes. Landing lights are off. Props coming back to 1550. Torque coming back. Bleeds and blowers are back on. Auto feather, auto ignition is off. Flaps are coming up. Woody is direct. Whoops, watch your altitude, dumbass. And skipple traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo through 3000 for 220, and we're going direct Woody. This will be our last call, switching to 123.45 skipple. Oh, what happened, Tespler? Tespler, you lost your message. I don't know what happened there. Do you need a hand? Do you need a permit? Are you trying to post a link?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't figure Tespler would have to have a message deleted.
That's something different, but it was kind of borderline. I didn't want to give somebody else the opportunity to play off of it.
No problem. Flying Tommy, how's it going, dude? Happy New Year. We're doing a night flight out of Schiphol on our way to the most incredible Innsbruck. Happy New Year to you, Flying Tommy. All right, lights are off, recognitions are on. Let's go ahead and put the autopilot on. Vertical speed, please. We'll keep climbing. Hey, that speed's got to come back. There we go, that's better. Total is 2 hours, so you can see there's an estimated time en route in the middle of your screen. You can see it, I cannot. Should be about, what, an hour and 30 minutes or something. That'll change once I get to cruise and the speed gets up on the aircraft. This looks, Scotty, this looks incredible with the projectors.
It on your window there too, on the side window, it looks a lot better now that you have
the screen going right around. Yeah, it makes a big difference. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is the nighttime lights look a little blurry, and I'm not sure if I got to screw with the focus on the projectors or what I have to do.
Now that might even look better too when you get the triple monitor support anyways from Microsoft.
Well, that's gonna make a big difference, yes. What approach am I doing in Innsbruck? It's like one of your favorite destinations. Well, according to my flight planned route, gotta watch my speed here, supposed to be doing the Maid Bravo, 1 Bravo, Lowe runway 26. Am I missing info? You are missing info on the info bar?
He's not showing up yet, but it might when you get the cruise.
The speed and the altitude aren't showing up either. See, I kind of had a host of little issues actually tonight, which is weird because I did do a reboot. We'll just make sure that this gets going here and everything's happy. We're going to Woody right now. We'll go there first. And then we're going to check a couple of things. Everything looks good. Bring that speed back up. We're coming through 10,000. We definitely should be on standard now. Torque is coming up. Mr. Cool, Happy New Year, sir. Good to see you. Let's check and see what Sim Toolkit is up to, because apparently it's not happy. And there, we get that fixed. Good to see you guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. We're live on Twitch. Happy New Year to everybody. All right, let's see what the fuck is going on here. Because I'm clearly having a couple of issues with even Sim Toolkit is causing a fucking problem, and I don't know why. It's like, this is like fucking bizarre. It's like the night of all nights. What the shit? There, TwitchBot has joined. Restore flight. Connect. Alright, let's see if this gives us something on the overlay. Flight plan is there. We got speed now, estimated time en route, our heading and our altitude. It's all there. You can see we're a little bit off our course. Not sure why we're off that course, but we're off course. There we go, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. I apologize. There's so many little fucking fuck-ups. I don't know what the deal is with this. Let's make sure that this works, too, because this didn't work when I did the EGPWS test. Yeah, that's working. Does not compute January 1st, 2021. I wouldn't be surprised if the date change is causing issues. I mean, Mr. Boxster, it's possible. Anything's fucking possible. But definitely some of my software is having a few little fucking issues. Namely, FSUIPC seems to be the biggest root of the problem, which is never happens. Chickens. Redneck Loving Life subscribing at tier 1. 9 months, dude. That's a 9-month streak. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a couple of streams, but good to see you back here, buddy. All right, where are we at here? Coming up on 13.6. 23,000 is the plan. And I believe, go up a little bit faster here. Really good to see you, Redneck. Thanks for popping in. Happy New Year, buddy. My camera is having a little bit of troubles with the darkness, apparently, which is awfully bizarre. Let's see if I can increase that brightness. There we go. It's a little clearer. Already a 0406 here in South Africa, so Happy New Year. Captain Innuendo, would you believe I was actually born in Zimbabwe? I had family in South Africa and the Cape. I still have some family over there. Yep, I was born in Salisbury, Rhodesia, actually. And I came back to Canada in 1980. You have family in Joburg, RJP? No shit, yeah. Totally, born in Harare. You're from Joburg. Awesome. I am Rhodesian, actually, chickens. I am 100%, but I was actually classified a Canadian born abroad. If you guys ever had any idea or are familiar with Zim history, if you have ever heard, well, let me just ask this question. Do either of you know the story of Green Leader? That's a really good question, actually. That would save my breath. But if either of you know the story of Green Leader, then I'll continue. Otherwise, we'll just forget the whole thing. You spent 3 weeks there a few years ago with a 10-day tour of Kruger. I wouldn't go back. I was back in 1988 for a visit, and it was awesome. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. So chickens, you know that story. That was actually my uncle. He's passed away now, but it was crazy shit. But absolutely love my heritage, just never go back. I would actually love to go back and take my family and show my family. And but it's just not safe there anymore. Oh, so there you go, Captain Innuendo. You know a lot. So my uncle was Green Leader. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, if you do a YouTube search for Green Leader, you'll find it. You'll find what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to go back, but just for a visit, because it was such a beautiful place. Harare was just gorgeous. I would love to introduce my family to that and show my family what I could have grown up with, but totally not safe for me to be there. Let's just put it that way. No, that's not crass, chickens. Actually, chickens, I haven't. That's one movie I have not seen. I was told I should see it, but I have not seen it. So no, I haven't seen that movie, so really, really hard to tell. Is the American flight on frequency? KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. You don't want to visit. I went there.
American 1 or UPS 132 is on frequency.
Oh, sorry about that. UPS 132, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. Are you off the ground and moving yet, or are you still holding?
Yeah, affirmative. We'll be right back. You stay with.
Yeah, no problem. You don't want to visit. I went there to do a show there. It was not greeted in the favorite manner. It's not safe. That's too bad. Beautiful place, though. I will say, absolutely beautiful place. And my heritage was there. And obviously, I love everything about the country. I just wish it was a little more safe and open for everybody, which is what it should have been. But anyway, it's all good. Anyways, guys, let's get back in the cockpit. Enough of that bullshit. Do you think that can happen, chickens? The world has to change an awful lot for that ever to go back. For everybody to be treated equal, 100%. But do I think it's possible? If people want to make it possible, I do think it's possible, 100%. 100%. Exactly, RJP. That's the sad part. It never used to be that way. I mean, when I lived there, the nannies and everybody treated me like the best, and they were treated the best, and it was a great growing up. I loved my entire growing up. Everything, they were family. Even when I went in 1988 for a visit, everybody was family. There was some guys that were working for my aunt and uncle. We went fishing. They wanted the fish, and we gave them to them. They cried. It was so incredible. Do I believe that things could be better? Absolutely. Do I think they'll be perfect? Not in my lifetime, but I would love to check it out. Anyways, guys, we'll get back in the cockpit. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Happy New Year to everybody that's experienced it already. And for all those of us that aren't quite there yet, it's coming. Exactly, Innuendo. That's exactly what I would have said myself if I could have. All right, guys, we're in the turn to Nick. And then Bub, actually. Bub is next, and we'll give you guys this one.
GPS 132 out of flight level 255, southern flight level 330.
Wow, he's climbing like a banshee. Bub is next, folks. The scenery is gorgeous. I do have to check and see. I have a little bit of stretching on the outside sides. On both sides, there's a little stretching that needs to be fixed. But really, things are looking pretty good. I'm not super happy about the sharpness of the night lighting with the front screen, but clearly there's something I'm missing. Focus or something on the night textures. But the stars up top are gorgeous. We'll bring the heading bug around where it should be and bring this in. Drone's just in front of us. Our speed's a little low. We'll bring the torque up a little bit here. Maybe if you reshade to enhance the textures. I don't know what that is, Innuendo. This is gotta be a setting on the projector, because the daytime, everything looks pretty good. Excuse me, but at night, things look just a little out of focus. But it's possible. Oh, it's a plug-in. Ha 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 ha, cool. Yeah, going to Innsbruck. Remember watching someone take a Concorde around that crazy approach. Decimal 56 for KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Roger. What are you planning cruising at?
I'm sticking at 230.
A couple people that could have been doing that with the
230 and Mach point what?
230 Mach decimal 56.
Roger.
So we got 327 over the ground. Our speed's the shits tonight with the crosswind. That's killing us. It's a plugin called Reshade. Does it work in 2020, Innuendo? All right, buddy. Take care. Thanks for the advice. I'll check it out and see if they have something that works for 2020. Happy New Year, Innuendo. Thanks for dropping by. Ghoul, yeah, we are going to Innsbruck. You remember watching a guy take a Concorde around a crazy approach? I can't imagine taking a Concorde around that approach. Right engine's running a little hot here. We'll pull that back a little. All right, I'll check it out, Innuendo. Thanks, man. All right, let's get that left engine to not be so hot. Or sorry, the right engine. She's running a little on the hot side. LOWI is probably out of all the sceneries now. I haven't looked at the scenery in 2020 at LOWI yet. But out of all my Orbix scenery, LOWI was my favorite. RJP, seriously? fuck. You know what? For the amount of world flights I've done, 7 of them, I guess, we had to miss this year because of COVID. Team USA hopefully will be back in the air next year. But for everything that I've done, I would do anything to come and spend a world flight with you boys in the SimFest 7-4. That'd be awesome. It would be a little hard, I think, though, unfortunately. Just the cost just to get there would be crazy. But yeah, I would give just about anything to come and do a world flight with you guys in that 744. It's the same thing. I'd like to travel to the I'd love to travel to Terry Scanlon and Matt Shields 744 in Australia. I'd love to do that. Oh, did ya? You had a day with Gary and Pete? Gary's awesome. I've never met him in person, but I'd love to meet him. He's awesome. Yeah, Gary's pretty cool. Pete, I don't think I've ever met Pete. Well, I've definitely never met either of them in person, but not really sure which one Pete is. Definitely Gary, very, very familiar with Gary. Guys, the wraparound projectors are working really nice. They're made possible by FlyElise software, FlyElise NG. The Immersive Display Pro software is pretty awesome. Oh shit, he's legit. Wow, that's even better. That's even better. Alright, yaw damper's on, everything else is good, engines are good, fuel flow is good, oil pressure and temperature are good. Prop sync is on, everything's in the green, and I'm happy as a pig in shit. Thanks for the follow, Ace Fighter. Good to see ya. I'm hoping this wind changes, because at this rate, we're going to be awfully slow the whole rest of the way. 5-4 Delta Charlie, KingAir Alpha Kilo.
What's your ground speed?
Ground speed 329 at this point. With this stupid crosswind, I'm hoping that it'll get a tailwind shortly.
Yeah, I'm 381. I can't go any slower than that.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's not your fault. For some reason, the winds aren't being very nice to me. All right, we're at Aremba. We're going to Nick. KingAir Alpha Kilo. Wait a minute, that's not even a fucking waypoint. Right.
We're getting close to Dick.
Yeah, Ritax or whatever. So that's gotta be you that's in front of me, not 5-4 Delta Charlie. Are you at 330?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, you're just 20 miles ahead of me there. You're not doing too bad. If I'm lucky, I'll be good. I'm going direct Ridix now, which is where you're headed towards, right?
Ridix, yeah, Demal, and then Dick.
We all know Dick. Drone 12345.
Had a lot of fun with that approach, I guess. That VOR into Brussels.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, there's the VOR, that Dick VOR apparently has a bunch of, actually it was Luxembourg, a bunch of approaches into Luxembourg today on his first leg. He was having a good time on his stream with that.
That's awesome. But you flying, when you flew in the trip, in the last aircraft that you were in, you did a lot of the transatlantic flights, didn't you?
Yeah, we would cross over right around here into places like Zurich. This would be the flight path we've taken to like Zurich, maybe a little bit more south, but yeah, roughly this area.
Have you ever flown into Innsbruck?
No, that's, nah, we wouldn't be able to do that.
That's more touristy shit, probably.
I would venture to say they probably don't have heavies flying there, but that's just, not 100% sure about that.
Quirt, Happy New Year to you, sir. Not quite New Year's for me, but it's coming up. Still got a couple and a half hours to go. It is a unique approach, Tommy.
Charlie, radio check.
5-4 Delta Charlie, 5x5.
Roger.
You can never tell if you're talking on the radio when you go quiet because you don't hear ATC when you're on Discord.
That's right, because I'm pushed to mute, right, when I'm talking on ATC?
Yeah.
Drone, you look like you're far to the left. What are you heading towards now?
Edessa.
Are you doing a different... Oh, you're going direct to Edessa?
I'm just following the flight plan you put on. That's all I've got.
Weird, because at this point we should going to Ritix, then Demal, then Dick.
Oh, I just loaded the flight plan on SimBrief and loaded it up in the 750, then this is where it's taking me.
I'm wondering if it didn't take into account the airways that were in there.
Let me check. No, it's got the airways in there.
Oh, that's bizarre. Because I loaded the flight plan that I downloaded from SimBrief as well. So right now we're in the process of doing Nick via Mike 624 to Dick.
All right, mine says Edessa, then Bathtub, and then Ozdov, and then Mate B.
Okay, so you just picked up a different flight plan than what I picked up.
No, it matched. I thought it matched. No, it matched yours.
None of those sound familiar to me. We left Woody 2, then we went Woody November 872 to Nick, and then Mike 624 to Dick.
Oh, your flight plan says, yeah, Dick, and then M150 to Pitts, and then Edessa, and then that. Okay, must have missed one of them.
I'm guessing because if you're going direct to Edessa, you missed Dick altogether.
All right, well, I just loaded it up, and it looked good to me.
It's all good, man. I just wanted to make sure you weren't lost.
Oh, I'm not lost. You guys are.
Out of 3, 2 are going one way and 1's going another. Which one do you think is right? Yeah, exactly, Quirt. We're just dicking around. It's interesting. I have a reflection coming from this projector. Oh, I know why. I fucked up. My foot went through a hole on the front of the cockpit and my tape came off. And that's why I'm getting the backlight up on the projection screen. That would explain it. Nope, not going to crap. We're landing at Lowy, Quirt. We're going to Lowy. That's funny, though. Somebody suggested crap at some point. Scotty, the cameras don't look so bad, do they?
No, they look pretty good, actually. Your one that's over top of your actual cockpit, I mean over top of the sim though, that's showing the screen from the outside was kind of choppy when you were taking off, but I think that was probably OBS or something. No, maybe.
Well, actually, no, because you got to remember that camera, the one that's on the outside of the cockpit, it actually is a web. I'm pulling that through a web address. It's actually, so it's natively a little bit choppy. It's not smooth. That one's always a little choppy. So
first officer seat, though, she looks better than it did earlier, though.
Yeah, because you can only pull, you can only have so many webcams on a machine at once. So that one I'm pulling, but through, it's actually coming from a Raspberry Pi. It's actually my 3D printer camera, and I'm just pulling the information through the web address for that one. So it is natively a little choppy. We look like we got a tailwind now. So AJ, I'm 0.561, 343 over the ground now.
Roger, 382 for me on the ground.
You've only been flying for about a half an hour now, haven't you?
Yeah, probably a half an hour, I would say. It's only about an hour and a half in the air. It's not a very long flight. You just landed in a tailwind that you didn't like? That's funny. I can't imagine working at crap, to be honest with you. I think it would be funny, but... Alright, right tax. Now we're going... why does it say we're out of Nick? Demo is next. See, that's interesting. We're getting some issues there as well. I just updated the nav data. Maybe it's not happy. You managed to land in a blizzard yesterday? You did manage to land in a blizzard yesterday, though 200 via 47 wind. It was hell. Oh my god, Quirt, that's crazy. Solid snow and... Eesh. Nice. Guys, the outside view is provided by Flylease NG, Immersive Display Pro, and Immersive Calibration Pro. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. November 38 Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Happy New Year to everybody. We're flying along with a couple of friends on our way to Innsbruck. Out of Amsterdam, going to Innsbruck, and then Mr. Salmonis's location is next. And then hopefully out of there, we'll go into, I think it was Frankfurt, maybe. Want to be visited. A couple of suggestions that were made in the Discord. Front wheel was sliding. Oh my god, that would be crazy. A little crazy that would be. For those of you that New Year's is already coming past, Happy New Year. May 2020 be gone. Let's go into 2021 with a smile of face and hope she can be a little fucking better. We're going to Dick, folks. Dick is next. Dick is next. I don't know why my PFD keeps wanting to go back to Nick. Cheers for beers and torcheritos. I don't know what those shit is. No dick for you, Quirk? That sucks. I mean, well, I guess that's a good thing. Or maybe not, depending. Depends if you are the type of person that wants the dick or wants to give the dick. Either way, it doesn't matter. You're welcome in this stream. Males or females, it makes no difference. That's the end of that, Caesar.
What, you're not drinking beer tonight?
Oh, I'm mixing. A beer, a Caesar, a beer, a Caesar.
I think I'll grab a seizure then.
Pitts is next. Off to Pitts. No more Dick. Fly to Lowy from London and get cock and dick VORs. That's funny. Well, Cockpit Builders can always have cock and dick, I guess, really, VORs. Alright, things are looking good. It looks like we're going to get some brightening. The moon's pretty bright tonight on the sky snow-covered clouds. Bright white clouds. Scotty's holding his head because as the moderator, he doesn't want to go down this path, I'm guessing.
Yep.
It could be worse, Scotty. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could.
When we get into Innsbruck, probably will dim the cabin lights so I have something a little softer on my eyes. AJ is about 32 miles, 33 miles in front of us. Straighten the heading bug, put it right on where it needs to be. Quirt, who wouldn't? I didn't even know that one existed, but who wouldn't? Wonder if I could try that with my wife. It'll probably get me a smack on the side of the face.
Yeah, you'd be living in that cockpit.
I'll be living in the fucking cockpit for the rest of my life, I think, yeah. Thanks very much for being here, guys. Happy New Year to everybody. Clearly, we all have no lives as we're sitting here streaming on Twitch on New Year's Eve. But that's okay. Believe it or not, my wife went to bed at 8 o'clock. I'm like, wow, really? She's like, yep.
Does that mean you'll be up to 2 or 3 now then playing something
Well,
else
so here's the deal, yes. So at midnight, I have instructions, of course, that I must go in and give her Happy New Year kiss. She will likely go back to sleep, and I will come back out here and play. That's my plan, anyway. Wow, we've got a good tailwind now. All of 15 fucking knots. 347 over the ground. Pitts is next. And after Pitts, we're going direct to Dissa. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's like she's not going to the next waypoint automatically and keeps... Now she's reverting back to Woody, for fuck's sakes. Edessa, you piece of shit. Everything is going wonky, and I just updated nav data, which may have something to do with this. You just landed a few minutes ago into Quirt? K-L-I-T? Is that where you landed? Just checking. Gremlins? Yeah, I've got a few gremlins tonight. I'm not really sure why. It seems awfully bizarre to me, actually. My AGPWS test is not working. Oh, now it's fucking working. CYXX. Where the shit is that?
Abbotsford.
Is that Abbotsford?
Yeah.
Wow, Scotty knows that one. Is that the one with the really cool, accurate representation of the control tower?
Nah, it's not there anymore. Now it's 10 miles away somewhere else in someone's neighborhood.
Oh, in somebody's neighborhood.
Yeah, 2 patches ago, for some reason, it wasn't showing up at the airport anymore. Now it's showing up over in Aldergrove, which is west of Abbotsford now.
Oh boy, so it's even more inaccurate now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Kurt, where the hell are you from? Because I find it bizarre that you would fly into a little airport like Abbotsford, just out of the blue. Flying Tommy, since Orbix just released the Canaries True Earth, the La Palma approach is great as well. Oh, really? I haven't even looked at that. You know what? At this point, with the scenery and everything changing so rapidly, I'm really not quick to adopt or pay for any payware sceneries for Flight Sim 2020. Because I think things are still fucked up. And may I state that until the flight dynamics get a little better and they open it up to us to make a few more things work, I ain't spending a fucking penny on that on scenery. That would be for nothing. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on scenery for P3D. And at this point, I am just not willing to put a single fucking penny into anything for 2020 until I know that it's going to be a viable sim solution in the future. And the fact that Microsoft could shut this down at any point, and they're streaming for the textures and the map fucking Bing data, whatever, to go and spend a shit ton of money on this and then have them flick a switch and go, we don't want to do this anymore, like the MS Gaming Zone. I don't know. For me, I am a little leery about buying anything and investing in this. You only live 30 minutes from Abbotsford, and you were hauling a 5-stop load of cargo and passenger. Oh, Court, are you doing on air? That's hilarious. So, Court, you're only 30 minutes from Abbotsford. That's interesting.
Abbotsford's a small airport, but it's still an international airport. Those flights I go all over Canada and down to even the US in some spots.
Oh, wow. So, Court, you're Canadian then. That's awesome. That's awesome, eh? RJP, same. I've only flown 2023 times for about 40 minutes in total. Once you flew over your house and grandma's house, that was the end of it. So here's the deal. Obviously, I'm in 2020 now. Everything I have is over to 2020 with some minor shit that I had to adjust. I could go back to P3D if I had to. What I would really love is for Microsoft to give up and just release this as the new version of ESP and give it back to Lockheed Martin. That would be the absolute best fucking thing that could have ever happened. So for now, I'm just gonna bide my time and wait and see what fucking happens. Oh geez, you started in Dallas today and you just ended up in Abbotsford. Well done. You've flown, you have to fly Kelowna, Kamloops, and Prince George in the morning. Awesome. Well, still fucking early, dude. What is it, 7 or 6 there? You still got lots of time. Fly a few more. It's the holidays. We're a little bit off the track, going direct to Odessa. HA's 32, still holding that 32, 33 miles. Maybe 34 miles. Where's Drone? Is he making out okay? I really gotta see what's going on with this. For some reason, my airplane wants to keep, that's why, he wants to keep going route. Let's do a heading hold here. Let's hold the heading. And then we're gonna go into the route page. And we're gonna dump the fucking route.
Route or route?
In Canada, it's route. In the US, it's route. There we go. So that's cleared. It should clear off this fucking PFD as well. Now gonna drink some rum and have a smoke. Well done. My 320 been flying great this patch. Oh, the new patch you've been doing okay with? Sweet. There, I think we cleared everything. No, we didn't. Flush? Oh, motherfucker. Wow, there's some weird shit going on here. I got some really crazy shit going on with the FMC right now. It's like...
You think Project Magenta might be having issues right now?
Something's going on. Well, Project Magenta's not web-based, right? It's just the problem that I've got is the FMC seems to be doing some weird shit. Okay. I got a better solution for this. Let's do this. I'm back on live weather now since it works again. Yes, I did notice that it worked again. We're gonna hit the reset button on the CDU. We're gonna reload the FMC. That's gonna fix shit with us right now. We still got a few miles to go before we get to our destination. So I've cleared, you guys can see I cleared the flight plan, so you can't really see anything on there. And the FMC just shut down, and now we'll restart it. So now we're just in heading hold mode, and we're just maintaining this heading, which will take us direct to Odessa. CDU will come back up. I can actually still see the flight plan on the front, but that's obviously going to disappear here pretty quick. Alright, just cleared now, as that's rebooting. If you have any questions, jam in the chat. Happy New Year to everybody. Appreciate it. We weren't going to stream tonight. Special stream. We weren't actually going to stream tonight. I figured who in the fuck on New Year's Eve is going to watch us fly KingAir. But I guess there are a few of you. I'm sorry that we've had a few issues tonight. That's very rare for us. I mean, we do have the odd little issue, but some of these are massive catastrophic failures, one after the other after the other. That kind of sucks.
I was actually wondering if you were going to stream tonight, because you did last year for New Year's Eve. You
did I?
Some N-Truck sim that night.
I don't even fucking remember that. Did I seriously stream last year for New Year's Eve?
Oh yeah, and then you went back inside for about 10 minutes around midnight, and then came back out and kept on going for another couple hours.
Which is basically what my plan is for tonight. Hey Chris, how's it going? I'll disappear for a little bit around midnight, and I'll call my mother, because I have to call my mother. New Year's are overrated. Wolf, you know what? It's funny that you say that, because really, it's nothing, right? It's just, it's the new year. That's it. Like, I mean, I'm too old for going out and getting hammered. I'd rather sit in my own airplane and get hammered. Do you know what I mean? Good to see you, though. I mean, obviously, I think all of us hope that 2021 will be better than 2020. I think everybody fucking agrees on that. Although I don't think things will be back to normal until 2022, but you know, it is what it is. But for me, no, it can't really be worse. I don't think. I mean, sure, it can always be worse, I guess. But I mean, the other side of this is we're all, you know, for now, everybody seems to be healthy and happy, and that's important. For me, it's just a matter of I could go spend thousands of dollars on a party or drinks or all that crap, but I could just grab a case of beer and be at home. I'll hit my push to talk button.
Radio check 5-4 Delta Charlie.
Radio check 5x5. Everything okay with you?
It is now.
Did you disappear for a few minutes?
I had to make a detour at the Air Force Base there at Etard.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to fly into their airspace.
Well, I had to make a landing.
You had to pee, did you?
No, I had an issue with the airplane. I fixed it.
Awesome, I'm glad. You're fine at home too, Quirt? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I didn't even get any donations for it.
Sucks to be you, doesn't it? It's funny, Quirt, that you say that. My wife went to bed at 8 o'clock. Like, we really... New Year's is nothing special for us. All right, let's get back in the cockpit. Thanks very much for being here. The background sound of a twin-engine KingAir beats any fireworks. So, Wolf, you know what? I've never seen fireworks on New Year's Eve. But actually, earlier tonight, just before I started the stream, I went outside and I heard fireworks. I'm like, holy fuck, nobody ever does that. But apparently they do. All right, let's get back in the cockpit, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with us.
Are you from Odessa?
I'm just crossing it now, actually, but unfortunately, I have to make a little change to my heading because I'm a little bit off. So I'm going to turn to Odessa now, approximately to where Odessa is, and then reload my flight plan.
You're about 15 miles ahead of me.
Yeah, I just crossed Odessa, making it a turn that I'm guessing at while I reload my flight plan. Shit, I guess I gotta put it in fucking manually for some reason. Alright, we just crossed Odessa, so we'll put this in manually. EDISA. And we'll put LNAV, that just went on, we just crossed that, direct to BATA, B-A-T-U-B. And legs, we're going to bathtub, execute. That should take us then Mike 738. And that's taking us to Maid B. Which is going to fill in the flight plan nicely. Oh shit. That didn't work. We're gonna put this in here. And then the arrival, Maid 1 Bravo.
November 5-4 Delta Charlie is heading direct to WI 610.
Oh, really? Are you?
Just following the autopilot. It's almost as good as my Garmin in the car.
By the sounds of things, it's not that good.
No, it's the operator.
Of course it is. All right, I'm going direct OSDOV at this time.
I've never heard so much navigational issues.
Well, have you ever had to pull your, you know how you have redundant CDUs in the cockpit?
You could fool me.
Yeah, I only got one.
Well, you know what they say about computer issues? It's 90% between the chair and the keyboard.
PEPCAC. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. Mabus, your signal now, or your single now?
We have a thing in the real world we call yoke actuation issue.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, it's the yoke actuator's broken or stupid.
Have you ever gotten into the cockpit wearing a t-shirt that says I'm sitting next to stupid with an arrow across to it?
Well, I should.
You really should, but make sure it points to the right, not to the left.
Unfortunately, my t-shirt, the arrow points straight up.
So, Mavis, no, I am not single. I don't know where you got that from. My wife has actually gone to bed. She's in bed early tonight. And no, I don't recall. Discos, no, disconnects. Disconnections, not discos. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I went to beta, but now I'm M738 to Maid B. And apparently that's OSDOV. But I must be in the right area because I got AJ right in front of me. I can see him on the TCAS, and I got drone behind me. Actually, AJ, did you disconnect?
Negative.
I can hear you, but oh my god, you're way over there. Oh no, wait a minute. No, I just lost you on TCAS completely, so you just must be out of my TCAS range, that's all.
I'm crossing Bad Tub in 5 miles.
That would probably explain what's going on. I missed that one for some reason. Oh, I just crashed it again. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, that's me off to sleep. 3 a.m. in the morning here. Have a great flight. Flying Tommy, thanks, buddy. Take care. Happy New Year, my friend. PRD 809.
November 54 Delta Charlie is now flying
Thanks for
direct
the
to
follow.
Bay Tub and then OSDOV.
Yeah, my CDU just came back. Everything's back to normal now, thank goodness.
I have a question. Do you punch in the arrival or do you punch in an approach?
The arrival you would punch in, so you would go to your arrival and you would put in the made Bravo 1 Bravo or the made 1 Bravo approach, and then when you select that it should ask you for the runway and you put in 26.
Only option I have is all.
Okay. Do you have made 1 Bravo though as an option?
I got made 1 Bravo and then transition is made B.
That's what you want to put in. That's exactly what you want to put in. And then if you wanted to really get creative, you could put in the localizer approach waypoints after that, but you should be okay. It should understand what you're doing.
So I don't put in the approach, I just put in an arrival, that's no approaches?
You should be able to put in the arrival, but there should be a way to specify which runway. Although you really only got 1 choice, because I don't think they even land on 08.
So if I go into the approach for Lowy and pick RNAV 26, the only transition it gives me is a WI 610.
That'd be possible. Let me look at the approach. If you look at the made 1 Bravo approach, is there a WI 610 on that? Actually, I don't show that. After made B, you should have Adwig, Foxtrot, Foxtrot 26, and then I'm doing Loc 17, Loc 14, 90 Loc, ML 26, and runway 26.
Yeah, I don't see none of that stuff on mine. So are you going to your iPad and Navigraph charts going?
I'm doing that actually through my CDU, my FMC, but I will check it on the Navigraph for sure. Top of descent. Wow, that's fucked up. That ain't reading right. Guys, we're 155 miles out of Lowy. You had an airport today and on air that would not let you land. How would the airport not let you land? I reported airport as not found in Microsoft Flight Simulator since it was open, just wasn't letting one of my planes land at all. That's weird. Mile High Guy, holy shit! Dude, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. That's awesome. I'm hoping to get on to the other server there tonight. Last night was a shit show, but really good to see you. Shit, I'm so glad you're by. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Guess what? I don't know. You stopped picking on Jesse? What? I have no idea. Tell me. It really kept diverting to 5 miles away. That's ridiculous, yeah. Quirt. What's that, drone?
I gotta abort the flight.
Why? You having a computer problem?
Yeah, ever since I put in these new video drivers, I've been having issues, so I'm gonna just give up the flight for now, and then I'll reboot the computer with new drivers.
All right, buddy. That sucks. No worries, though. I appreciate you coming along with us. Mile High Guy, you've started working on an AN-225 cockpit? Sweet ass. You are brave, though, because I don't know if there's a good flight model out for an AN-225, but well done. Dude, it's like super cool. Now, my question for you is, are you basing it on X-Plane or P3D or 2020? What are you going to do it on? That's cool. AN-225 is a beautiful airplane. It really, really is. I just love to see more people build a good flight model for them. All right, so Batup's only 4.5 away. Then we're going to switch to OSDOV. Is there a digital model available? F-Chickens, I don't know. I would think that he wouldn't be building it on an AN-225 unless there was a legit flight model for it. I can't imagine him flying it or building it unless he's found a good flight model. All right, we're just about to cross Batup, and now we're going to OSDOV. In the turn to OSDOV in 0.8. There it is. All right, props are good. Torque is good. Fuel flow is good. It's bouncing around a little bit, but it's in the green. Oil temperature and pressure are in the green. The one I use for P3D has been heavily modified based on documentation given to you by Antonov. Lucky you. Fuck, that's awesome, dude. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with P3D V5 or aim towards Flight Sim. I'm not sure how everything works with MFS, but would be nice. And the model I have is the old Thomas Ruth for FSX that I spent a stupid amount of time tweaking, figuring to make decent. So, Mile High Guy, obviously I'm a P3D MFS setup. I'm flying MFS right now, 2020. And I can tell you that 99% of my shit that worked with P3D worked instantly with 2020. So what I would do is right now, because your flight model and all that's probably going to change for 2020, unless you figure out how to get somebody to port it for you, because some aircraft can port into 2020. My suggestion for you is absolutely 100% work on everything, the Lewis scripts and Arduinos. I would use Lewis scripts and Arduinos, run it with FSUIPC. All your switches basically toggle, they're recognized by the Lewis script. Actually, sorry, when I toggle a switch, the Arduino sees the switch toggle and sends it via the Lewis script out the serial port, and then Flight Sim does what it's supposed to do. And if it needs to turn on a light, it comes back from the Lewis script. The Arduino picks it up and turns on my indicator light. So if I was you, I would go down that path. It's absolutely the easiest way to do it. If you head over to thegeekforge.com, there's some amazing tutorials. They're listed as FSX, but once again, doesn't matter. So what it is, it's not FSUIPC configuration as much as it's a Lewis script. So what happens is when you have FSUIPC loaded, I've got 6 buttons, and each button launches a Lewis script. And I have 6 Arduinos. So each button launches a Lewis script that communicates with Flight Sim. So when I start my simulator, for instance, my inputs card, which is my main input card, I start the Lewis script for that. So that's all my switch positions. Boom, 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 up to 54. So that when I flick my nav lights on, it sees that. And then it sends out the data out to the serial port.
Heavy Airbus 330.
And the Lewis script picks up the information and gives it to Flight Sim that turns on my nav lights. It's pretty easy to do if you can understand how it works. But it's really the best way to do. So if you ported the 225 from P3D to Microsoft Flight Simulator, everything's going to work for you in 2020. You'll just have to buy the new FSUIPC, which is no big deal. Yeah, exactly. They're not they're Unicom because we're flying on POSCON right now. It's a brand new network, similar to VATSIM, but better. Higher refresh rate and everything. It's still in beta right now, but we're in the process of testing it. We're doing some beta testing with it. It's pretty awesome, actually. But dude, just let me know. I mean, I'm always happy to assist. Even if you want, I can provide you with a couple of sample scripts. I can, provide you with an Arduino code and a Lewis script so you can see how they interact. Be more than happy to provide you with that. So just let me know. Get in the Discord, man. Here's the address for the Discord. Get in the Discord. DM me whenever you want. I'd be really happy to help you just get set up. I had a wonderful, amazing individual that helped me. Gauges to work, super fucking easy. Again, just take damn servos. Oh, gauges to work in the VC. What the fuck do you want a VC for? Just build the gauges, man. If you ever fly RC airplanes, grab a bunch of little wee RC servos. Make your own fucking gauges. Spend the money, get yourself a 3D printer, print yourself some gauges, or go to the plumbing section of the store and get 1 1/4 inch PVC or ABS. The best ones are the couplings, and you can put a backer because the coupling has the flat part inside. You can put the flat plate inside it, the printed, laser printed numbers on it. Works really, really well. There's so much shit you can do, dude. Oh, well, excuse me. Why don't you just come join us in the Sarasota for World Flight 2021? I'm hoping to be able to do it. We're hoping. We've been 7 years. This was the first year we couldn't do it because of COVID. I mean, you can fly your 225 for World Flight, absolutely. But if you want, just come join us in Sarasota. We'll make a spot for you. I assure you that. JLap, how's it going, my friend? Do you want to drop by? Wish you a happy new year. Been a pleasure hanging out with you. Stream near the end of this weird year. Looking forward to more in 2021. JLap, I assure you 2021 cannot be worse than 2020, sir. It's been great having you here as well. I'm glad to see that you're streaming and everything's going well with that. And more than anything, I'm just thankful for each and every one of you. You guys are all amazing. Chickens, is it worth splitting the online ATC networks? Don't know. I just know that some online networks don't upgrade shit as fast as they should. So look out. In comes the new ones. All right, guys, we are going to have to concentrate here a little bit on the approach because we're coming up on the Maid B approach. I'm going to bring it up so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Oops, that's the wrong one. Let's do the overlay, please. Pow, there it is. And where's our current location? Sweet, Court. Thanks for lighting the torch and buying us another one. All right, guys, we're coming up on Maid B. We're going into LOWI Innsbruck in our European tour. Only a few more legs left of Europe, and then we'll head back into the US. According to this thing, top of descent is like 1,000,000 miles away. So we'll have to see what's going on the chart. Maid B. Oh, shit. We should be at 13,000. Let's see if we can do that. Our top of descent's coming down. Like now. I was not paying attention. 13,000 at Maid B. Whoops. Sorry about that, folks. You need the legit Discord? What do you mean you need the legit Discord? Cockpitbuilders.io. It's Cockpit Builders. I don't know what to tell you, man. This link didn't work for you? I'll tell you what. So that link didn't fucking work for you? Okay. Scotty, can you? Oh, you're in now? Okay. Perfect. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Just, I'll send you, I'll see you in there. I'll send you a copy of one of my scripts. Where in the fuck are you going? No. Heading mode. That's what the problem was. ELMEM. put LNAV, let's go there, and after that, we've got... Yeah, no, Mile High, you will see me in Revival later, because I'm going to be in there very shortly. As soon as I'm done this stream, I'm heading into Revival. Alright, something's not right here. I'm not trusting my instruments, and there's a reason for it, because I know it's taking me somewhere it shouldn't be. All right, Mile High. Thanks for coming by though. Appreciate it. And depends on the level of intoxication I reach. Actually, that's what makes Revival more fun. I actually get balls when I'm in that fucking game. I love it. You want to fly your King now, Quirt? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. All right, guys, we're through 18,000. We're in the descent now, trying to get to 13, which we were supposed to be at. We're going to Breno, B-R-E-N-O. See if I can get that to come up here. This is clearly, there's some kind of a networking disconnect between these two. Yeah, but Tesla, I'm gonna do GTA, but I won't stream it. I won't be streaming it, bud. And then after Breno, it's INN. Wow, what are you doing? I've never seen my CDU do this. Clearly there was something wrong with the nav data that I put in here. There is something tells me that I am going to crash and burn this one. Something tells me I am really not where I'm supposed to be right now. Yeah, we're definitely turned the wrong fucking direction. We're going the wrong way here. I want to go to the left. Come back up 360. I want to go actually about 090. Yes, you will, POSCON, one day. I will see to it. Alright, we're going the right direction now, and I'm supposed to be Breno at 14. Shit! Mountaintops have lights on them, which is good. It's just...
no ATC on to give you shit about your altitude or anything.
Yeah, there is no ATC on to give me shit about my altitude for sure, but I'm not happy because I've never seen this many nav bugs in my entire history of this cockpit. I've never had this kind of nav data issues.
Just try to do the same flight again tomorrow and see what happens.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I seriously think I'm gonna fucking try this again. We'll just hand fly it, guys, because right now things are not fucking good. CDU I don't trust at all anymore, which is bizarre. I updated the nav data before the flight, and I'm wondering if maybe something ain't jiving, which would be very bizarre. So we're gonna go direct Breno, which fuck I'm just guessing at based on what I see, and then we'll see what happens there.
You said your Navigraph goes right into Project Magenta also, right?
Instantly. Yep.
I wonder if it was that issue that you had when you first restarted where Project Magenta closed and then you had to restart it again or something like that.
Well, I'm thinking it has something to do with that for sure. Now, I'm showing that LOWI should be just north of my current position. I'm just gonna get this thing trimmed out a little bit. We're gonna do a 25-mile runway extension on LOWI. I just think that the data coming from the CDU is not appearing on the PFD as it should be. Either that or Navigraph is lying to me, which has never happened. So, at this point, I'm fucking glad I got lots of fuel. UPS, you still on frequency? How you making out?
Just northeast of you there.
It should be northeast of my current position, right?
Yeah.
Which is what Navigraph is telling me. CDU and PFD are telling me something completely fucking different. Actually, I never really thought to see if maybe... No, both of the PFDs are fucked up. So I can't believe the NDs at all. UPS is on that frequency. UPS, I'm going to switch over to 122.8 at this time, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. I'm sweating my balls off right now. And I think there might be something wrong with my comms, so I'm going to check this. Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Yep, that's good.
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
What's the reason for this frequency?
122.8 is, there's no CTAF for LOWI, is there?
Too much.
I'll check it, but I don't think there is.
Because they have a published tower frequency. I know UPS is on 2295, but whatever we all want to use is fine with me.
Well, the rules... Oh, I did 122.8 because I'm Fat Sim World. I meant 122.950.
Yeah, I'm not sure how European... But there's only one tower frequency listed, so we could use that, but I know UPS is on 12295, so...
Yeah, I always thought the POSCON policy was if there's no published CTAF, you use 122.95. And you know I'm not a rule breaker.
If this was a U.S. airport, I would say, yeah, we'd have to use 120.1, but...
All right, I'm going over to 122.95.
All right.
Just saying, the POSCON book says 122.95 if no published CTAF and no ATC on. Just saying.
That's what I'm on, isn't it?
It is, but Matt said if it was a US frequency, he'd use the tower frequency, and I'm like, nope, that's not what the book says.
Yeah, he's wrong. We've talked about that. That's the new rule is disregard tower frequency. Eventually, there's going to be PDFs with like what the local people want, what frequency they're going to want you on, and then we'll publish that. You have to look that up, but we don't have that yet.
All right, it's time to start going down, folks, because we're close.
That if it was one tower frequency published, we could use it.
Not anymore. That changed about a year ago.
Well, I can't keep up with crap.
You're a director. You should know better. Oh, by the way, can we arrange some Toronto training soon?
Maybe.
Alright, let's get down because we're really fucking close here. We're just at Breno. We're going to make a turn here to 360 very, very soon.
Inspect traffic. Lufthansa 9899 approaching Nana for the Nana 2 Alpha arrival. Plan on the RNAV Zulu 26 approach.
Innsbruck traffic, King Air November 30 to Alpha Kilo. We're 15 miles south of the airport, inbound to land, RNAV 026 approach, Innsbruck. Alright, descending, not climbing, please. Descending, not climbing. Nice descent going on here if I can get the airplane trimmed out properly. We got the airport kind of in front of us. Definitely can see the airport. We're a little high. This is not going to be as beautiful as you would like it to be. But we're going to see what happens. I wonder if there was any way that I can flush this entire thing. There is. Alright, now, just do me a favor. Departure, arrival. Arrival. RNAV 26. Execute. Now, give me something. PFDs are completely locked up. So the flight plan's not going to the PFD. So that's the problem. So it doesn't matter. We've got some kind of an RNAV issue, a glitch. So the best thing to do here is we'll bring up the RNAV 26 approach, localizer runway 26. We're going to bring that up. And we're just going to follow it in. Innsbruck traffic, King Air November 38 Alpha Kilo. We're going to fly midway over the field, and we're going to join a left downwind for runway 26. Full stop, Innsbruck.
Innsbruck traffic, UPS 132 heavy, F level 130, circling over Rattenberg. We're going to do one more turn, the holding pattern, then proceed inbound RNAV Zulu runway 26.
Oh, shit. Correction, Innsbruck traffic. That's going to be a right downwind for runway 26. Full stop, Innsbruck. What's your altitude over Rattenberg?
Final 130.
Oh, crap. All right, I'm 2,000 below. I'm going to go Rattenberg at flight level 100.
Roger. Care for the mountains there. I think they're at 95.
Yeah, I got him. Airport's to my left. And we're going to go Rattenberg. All right, landing lights are going on. Auto feather, auto ignition is all on. And we're going to hit direct Rattenberg and make a right downwind kind of for the localizer. Localizer gets us at 8,700, so no lower than 8,700 for the start of the loc. Predictions, boys. Get your predictions in. Gotta bring that speed back. I've got to fly. I'm ignoring absolutely all my navigation display. My navigation display is completely out to lunch, folks. I'm not sure why. Innsbruck traffic, King Air November 30 to Alpha Kilo. We're crossing Rattenberg, making a right turn 065 for the localizer 26 approach Innsbruck. $8,700 is as low as we can go, folks. Bring that speed back, please.
Innsbruck traffic, Lufthansa 9999 over Rattenberg for the RNAV RMP 26 approach.
Inspire Alpha Kilo, be advised. It looks like we're converging in the same altitude. We're headed right at each other here. I'm at 9,600 feet.
Yeah, I got you on TCAS, no worries. KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Better.
Innsbruck traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're turning 255, inbound localizer 26, Innsbruck. And we're at D14, which is at 7,500. We can descend. Ooh, that's one hell of a sharp, steep turn. 7,600. We can go down to auto feather. Auto ignition is on. Look at the runway. There's 7,600. Got the glide slope. If I can bring the speed back, I'll be a lot better off. Innsbruck traffic, KingAir November 30 at Alpha Kilo. We're on a 9-mile final, runway 26, full stop, Innsbruck. D9, we should be at 5,500. We're still high. Trying to bleed off some speed here. Alright, speed's bled off. First notch flaps going down. Gears going down. Now we can go down. 4,400, we should be at 6.3. We're still high. That's okay, speed will be low. Gears down. Ramberg, sorry. Innsbruck traffic, KingAir November 30 at Alpha Kilo, 6-mile final, runway 26, full stop, Innsbruck. These mountains, there's a little extra wind that's here. 6 knot headwind, but I can feel some other shit going on. On glide slope and on localizer now. Little to the left of the localizer, still low. Innsbruck traffic, KingAir November 30 at Alpha Kilo, 2.5 mile final, runway 26, full stop Innsbruck. I don't know, guys. If you got your predictions in, get them in. If you don't have them in,
Innsbruck traffic, Lufthansa 9899757, about 5 miles in trail of you for the RNAV 26.
Could be that one person waiting to the very end.
Ezra traffic, American or UPS 132 Airbus 300 10-3 descending.
Probably.
Runway 26. We're over Whiskey India 002.
all right. Props are at full. Landing checklist down 3 green, full flaps, and auto ignition, auto feathers on. Whoops, we're way to the right of the localizer. Let's go back down. low. Definitely low. There we go. 2 white, 2 red. 2 white, 1 red. 1 white, 3 red, whichever it is.
300.
3 red, 1 white is what it is. 4 red. 4 red, you're dead.
100.
We're a little slow on the speed too.
40. 20.
Shit. Come
So,
on.
the 757 inbound Innsbruck, safe position.
Sit.
757's about come up in the last turn to final here, so about
That was a little hard.
80 knots. Not as hard as you think it was.
It felt a lot harder.
Mile final, so shouldn't be a factor.
Innsbruck traffic, KingAir November 30th, Alpha Clear, Kilo, clear active 26, Innsbruck. Alright, landing lights, taxi lights going on, strobes are going off, flaps are coming up. Let's spin around and watch these bad boys land, shall we?
How hard do you figure it was?
I'm gonna say 180, 190.
Not even close.
Really?
Negative 104.
104? That's it?
Yeah.
I totally thought it was worse than that. Alright, we'll shut one generator down. Master caution. Bleeds can go off, blowers can go off. Let's turn our taxi light off so we can see better. Tail light, recognition lights can go off. We'll watch as these folks come in to land. So it was minus 105. Fuck, that's not so bad, but I thought, shit, for sure that was way worse than that.
Maybe just landing that night made it seem like it was worse.
I
Normally
think-
you do it during the daytime.
Maybe that's what it was.
Or the new screen.
The new screen definitely has a difference because for me it's kind of fuzzy. I have to look and see why. I'm not sure why the lights are giving me a bit of a blur. I need to check that. It's almost like the projector's just slightly out of focus, which wouldn't surprise me. I got somebody on like a 1 mile final, but I just don't see them.
Enter traffic. UPS 132 heavy, Airbus 320, actually Airbus 300. We're on a 11 mile final, traded in runway 26.
11 mile final. So this is Brombach coming in to land. Oh shit! Brombach, do you have strobes on and your nav lights on? Because I don't see nav lights or strobes.
yeah, I got everything on.
Okay, there's some issue with your model
Yeah, I
then.
didn't see any of your guys' lights. I'm sitting here waiting for you guys. I didn't see none of your light.
Really? I can see my strobing.
All I saw was his landing lights and nothing else.
Yeah, landing lights I saw, but I didn't see them in the distance, which was weird.
I didn't see them either.
Lufthansa 9899 is backtracking runway 26.
You an X-plane drone?
No, I'm in 2020.
Innsbruck traffic, UPS 132 heavy, Airbus 300 on a 9 mile final.
I
Runway
just thought
26.
I'd get in 2020 just to see what it looked like.
You didn't just call that a 9 mile final, did you?
Yes.
You know only the controllers have to say 9er, eh?
Yeah, because now they mentioned it, I was still connected to POSCON, which
and I'm sure you're gonna say Fife and Fowler as well, aren't you?
There, and I didn't see the strobes on for the plane that I had there.
Were you in 2020?
Yeah.
Everything worked okay in X plane.
Except for the 2 fucking crashes that you had.
Yeah,
way too early.
But that's my own stupidity. I shouldn't be updating stuff all the time.
Better early than never, though.
As they say, better to be looking for it than, or better to be looking at it than looking for it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the nav lights, because I saw them last night's stream. I saw your nav lights just fine, all the lights just fine. So I'm thinking maybe something happened with today's update. Happy New Year to you too, Mr. Chief.
There was an update today?
There was an update today, yes, for us, for the P3D client.
Oh.
Best wishes for 2021 for you and your your family as well, sir. And to everybody in chat. Thanks, Master Chief. Appreciate that. Yeah, you missed the landing. It is what it is, buddy. We're just sitting on the ground here. We're watching an A330, or sorry, an A300 about to pile into the ground. It's always fun to watch an Airbus crinkle into a million pieces when it hits the ground. They call that a good start. What's a million Airbuses at the bottom of the ocean? That's a good start. We got to get rid of those Airbuses. Go back to Boeings. And it's kind of funny because the guy that's flying this Airbus right now is a Boeing, historically a Boeing pilot, but he seems to have a soft spot for Airbus now. So tell us why you like Airbus more than Boeing.
Still Cockpit.
I'm very good, thank you. So thank you. How are you? Drowned Airbus is the best Airbus. That's right, Mr. Salmonis. As long as nobody gets hurt, let's just put it that way. I need to make that very clear. As long as nobody gets hurt. Oh my god, again, no navs, no strobes. Bizarre. You might want to start braking.
I am braking. I am braking. I don't know why I'm not stopping though.
So tell me again why you like those Airbuses.
Whoa, I just made it. Holy shit.
I think the new update that came out today broke the strobes and the nav lights, just saying. I'm glad to see that you're good. Happy New Year to you and your family. All right, guys. Taxi, nav lights are good. Prop sync is going off. TCAS is going off. TCAS.
Enter traffic, UPS 132 heavy, backtrack runway 26, Ensburg.
Flaps are up. Bleeds and blowers are off. I just woke up. I jumped to bed when you started the stream, but now the beer wanted to get out again. Mr. Samus, you had to get up to pee. That's okay, buddy. It was a late stream anyway. It's still not midnight here yet. Still got an hour and 15 minutes. Do you only fly simulators or do you also fly real planes? Nope, simulators is it. I started my pilot's license 20 years ago. Had my own airplane and gave my money to a flight school, and the flight school went bankrupt and took all my money, and I got fuck all in return. So I said, screw this shit, and I started building simulators. Never, never again. Plus, I mean, maintenance costs and the costs for airplane ownership and insurance and all that other stuff, this is definitely the way to go. I can fly as much as I want or as little as I want. And I don't lose my currency. I can have beverages while I fly. I can have some fun with all of you guys in chat, which is really all what it's about. It's about screwing around with the people that you enjoy hanging out with, do a few flights, go visit some new places, and fly the airplane. That's what it's all about. Wake him up almost every night, 2 to 3 hours after you go to bed. Saminus, I think you're younger than me, dude. I don't even wake up every 2 to 3 hours. I do wake up. Fuck, I gotta piss when I wake up. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't see no marshaller, but we'll just go in here anyway. I don't see drone, but I do see another KingAir here.
Well, I'm in the CJ4.
Oh. Definitely have to look at that. That image seems to be stretching a little bit. I'll have to fuck around with that a little bit. I don't know why that image is stretching like that. Star Lugo, hi Al. Happy New Year. You're 35? Fuck, Saminus. I got almost 10 fucking years on you. Exactly. How I want, where I want, when I want. You got that right. Alright, next generator's going off. Master caution. Yeah, my PFD isn't even flashing or flickering, so my problem's actually my PFD. You'll be 46 in 1 hour. Star Lugo? Shit, no way. Really? You're a New Year's baby? Well done. Alright, auto feather and auto ignition are off. Windshield heat, pitot heat are off. Props are up. Taxi lights are off. Avionics are going off. Well, Star Lugo, you're a couple of years older than me. Feather. Seatbelts. Even the seatbelt sign's not working. Definitely need to look at what's going on here. Something's lagging shit out. Well, happy birthday, Star Lugo. Hey, K the Joker. How's it going, buddy? Happy New Year. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Who was it? There was somebody on that was a lady yesterday. And I assumed they were a dude, but I don't remember who it was, and now I'm confused. I really gotta stop, like, saying dude and boy and man and all these other things. Scotty, is there anybody streaming tonight?
There's a couple guys. There's Fly 787, who's a retired 787 pilot, and Cargo Fire.
cargo fire and 787 pilot. Well, we haven't rated 787 pilot before, so maybe we should go over there.
5787, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
His name's Tom.
All right, let's go see Tom. Do me a favor before you fuck off. If you're going to fuck off, make sure you follow Tom. Say hello, at least. We're going to be back in the air on Saturday night, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. You guys are all absolutely fucking amazing. I hope you and your family has an amazing and safe 2021. AJ and Jerome, thanks for flying with us, guys. POSCON is where it's at. We'll see you guys all on Saturday, November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Have a good night, everybody, and Happy New Year.